enthusiast who's taking their first ever trip to Japan and want to know where you can get the best quality and largest selection of Japanese raw selvage denim in the entire country. After having visited Japan twice myself and touring everywhere from Tokyo to Yokohama to Yokosuka to Osaka, Kyoto, Kojima, even the city of Okayama, Hakone, I mean, I've been all over the place, Kamakura even. There has always been one company that has allured me each and every single time I went back to Tokyo. HINOYA is a household name for raw denim enthusiasts and Japanese fashion enthusiasts, not only in the Western world, but also in Japan itself. Located right in the heart of UENO, just down the block from UENO Koen, which is UENO Park, is the line of stores right under the train line that is owned by HINOYA itself. And for those who don't know, HINOYA is the biggest retailer for Japanese men's fashion, military reproduction goods, Americana style, and all things raw denim that is made in Japan. HINOYA does it all. And HINOYA not only owns the main HINOYA base, but they also have HINOYA Plus, HINOYA 1, Sun House, and Sun House Second, which is their second Sun House store, which was recently reopened. And all of these different stores carry different things in the heart of Tokyo. And most recently, I was able to visit my friends again over at HINOYA, namely the current owner of all of HINOYA and Sun House, Shimbo-san himself. Shimbo-san, mecha arigatou gozaimashita. And not only is Shimbo-san in HINOYA a huge supporter of the channel, but they actually allowed me to tour the entirety of all of the stores and showcase to you guys exactly what HINOYA has to offer. The main HINOYA store, which has a little bit of a complicated history, was opened in 1959 permanently in UENO. And the reason why I say permanently is because I think about 4 or 5 years before, they had moved from UENO, which was their temporary location at that point, and then moved to Asakusa, which is about a mile away. Usually where I recommend you stay, actually, if you're going to stay near UENO and you want to have that access. And then they ended up moving back from Asakusa to UENO, where they have been ever since. And this is very important because HINOYA itself essentially shaped the entirety of what is Ameyoko to this day. For those who don't know, Ameyoko is essentially like a district of shopping for American heritage style goods. That's a whole different video in and of itself, but HINOYA, the main store, is literally the most Japanese Americana that you can get. They have everything from raw selvage denim goods from Momotaro, Levi's vintage clothing, sugar canes, oni. They have everything you could think of when it comes to raw selvage denim goods, and they also have their own in-house line, which is called Burgess Plus, which is one of my favorite raw selvage denim brands ever because they're one of the few that actually use natural indigo as opposed to synthetic indigo, which most other brands use since it's a lot cheaper and it's just a lot more accessible. They also have in-store exclusive jackets from time to time, as well as shirts, and even carry a ton of Teletoyo Sukajan, which essentially is the brand that evolved from the original Sukajan brand. That's a whole other video in and of itself as well. But these jackets are reversible. They are incredibly beautiful, opulent, they're eccentric, they're gorgeous, colorful. I don't know enough good words to say about these things. I love them. I have a ton of them back here. Most of them are from HINOYA. They even have HINOYA exclusives. But the thing is, you don't just want to stop at the HINOYA main store. You also want to take a short walk to the other nearby HINOYA stores, which they're essentially all on the same street, because they all carry different things. I mean, some HINOYA stores carry Blue Japan, some HINOYA stores carry Orugeyu. I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce that brand in English. I only know the Japanese pronunciation, but it's called Orugeyu. I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Orgil or Orgale, something in English, but this brand is actually another brand that is spearheaded by Studio the Artisan, just a little bit more refined and has a lot of tailoring aspects to it, which is really cool. HINOYA Plus and HINOYA 1 also carry things like Buzz Rickson, which have amazing leather jackets, some of the best leather jackets that you will ever get in the world, directly inspired by authentic American vintage grail pieces, and they're almost like one-to-one repros, as close as you can possibly get to the old vintage military surplus that HINOYA grew its name on. Essentially, the way that HINOYA built its name on American vintage style repro is that Kingo Shimbo-san Shimbo-san, who started the original Hinoya store, believe it or not, in Muramatsu, Japan, in the Niigata prefecture, before moving to Tokyo. It was a whole complicated history, but essentially, Kingo Shimbo-san noticed that a ton of Japanese citizens were willing to pay top dollar for military surplus, and essentially Kingo Shimbo-san was able to get his hand on these authentic military surplus garments directly from the Americans themselves. These were not repro pieces, and he essentially started Hinoya by selling pure military surplus. Hinoya is deeply rooted in Japanese Americana style because they are Japanese Americana style. They started it essentially. And then there's a complicated history afterwards with them being, I believe, one of the only importers for Levi's into Japan before Levi's started licensing Levi's Japan. And then Hinoya was one of the few that was actually able to purchase directly from Levi's Japan, and then whole complicated history. But essentially that's how they got into raw selvage denim. Then there was the Toyo Enterprise thing, and it's a lot of history. Even I don't know it like one-to-one, so I don't want to tell you guys anything that isn't factual. We'll talk about it in another video, but Hinoya essentially owns all the Hinoya stores as well as the Sun House stores. Now, what is Sun House? Well, think of it like this. Hinoya is all of the Japanese heritage vintage style garments, while Sun House is more of the contemporary, fashion forward, avant-garde, super trendy Japanese men's fashion and unisex fashion. So it's two completely different sides of the same coin being fashion. So Sun House is really interesting if you love brands like South to West 8 or Engineered Garments. I think one of the Sun House also carries Blue Japan, which does a lot of contemporary garments as well. They have a ton of brands that I've never even heard of in Sun House, which are absolutely amazing. I think one of the Sun Houses also, funnily enough, has only denim, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, Sun House is the true contemporary leg when it comes to Japanese men's fashion. So if you really like that more showy, that more avant-garde stuff, I believe they even have Comme des Garçons in there, if I'm not mistaken. It's pretty intense, the things that they have in Sun House, if you really like that edgy fashion, that real popular style, that real oversized baggy look. This is why I personally love going to each and every single shop, so all of the Hinoyas and both Sun Houses. And for those who don't know, like I said, Sun House 2nd was just reopened in 2025, and they have a fresh new wave of collections, a fresh new wave of brands, and they're all located on the same street. And UENO itself, I mean, literally you could spend all day in UENO because it's not just Ameyoko shopping district, but they also have a ton of food, coffee, omiyage no mise, or souvenir shops. They have all different types of things that you can do in UENO, and then you can just take a walk right over to Ueno Koen, which to me, I mean, during cherry blossom season, I literally was emotional at how beautiful it was. There is no question why Hinoya and Sun House are my favorite Japanese men's fashion shops in all of Tokyo. I legitimately will not go to Japan without stopping at Hinoya. Hinoya is a must stop, not just for people who love raw denim, but for anybody who's going to Japan, because it's just that much deep rooted in Japanese culture. It is that important. So for anybody who needs that real top tier recommendation to go visit when they're going to Japan, just stop by Hinoya, stop by all of the Hinoya stores, stop by all of Sun House, because I promise you, you will be amazed. I mean, when I spend time with the staff at Hinoya, every single time I do, when I spend time with Shimbo-san, you know, it makes me realize something. For 3 years on this channel, I have always said it's never about me, it's always been about the clothes, right? I didn't realize how wrong I was. I couldn't have been more wrong. It's not just about the clothes. It's about the people who make the clothes special. It's about the people who make the clothes in general. It's about the people who facilitate culture in this way and will do anything to preserve that. And that's what this is all about. It's not just about the clothes anymore. It's about the people. And Hinoya and Shimbo-san, the kindness of Shimbo-san, the kindness of Taisuke-san over at Burgess Plus, I mean, everybody, they made me realize that kindness. So I could not thank you guys enough. Hinoya no Teni no minasan, Shimbo-san, Taisuke-san, Mecha arigatou gozaimashita. Hinoya has always supported the Alejandro Jomar channel, and they have a very special place in my heart, especially for being the driving factor besides TCB Jeans to creating and facilitating the Saving Selvage men's fashion documentary that I posted a little while back. And it is an hour-long self-shot, low budget arguably, documentary across the mainland of Japan, where we go from Hinoya in Tokyo, where we go to Yokosuka, Yokohama, Kamakura, Enoshima Island, Osaka, Okayama City, and Kojima in Kurashiki. We visit fashion stores and interview some of the most important people in Japanese men's fashion to this day. We visit even a Japanese raw selvage denim factory, being TCB Jeans factory. We visit Kojima Jean Street, and I couldn't have done any of that without the encouragement from Shinbo-san and Hinoya. So please, if you want to support a good retailer with good people, support Hinoya, support Sun House, because they are absolutely amazing. And for those who don't know, I'm actually starting my own men's fashion magazine, Black Book New York Menswear Magazine, which is going to be in half English and half Japanese. The Instagram is already out, as well as the website where you can sign up for the newsletter, and I'm happy to announce that my free issue 0, the free preview of Black Book Magazine, is going to come out on Saturday, August 1st. It is going to be free for everybody who signs up to the newsletter. You will get an email that will tell you exactly how to be able to view it. It is completely free, and it is my preview to what Black Book Magazine is going to be all about. It's going to give you a taste for what Black Book Magazine is. And the reason why I'm mentioning this magazine is because, should I tell you guys? I will say that Hinoya and I had some talks about stocking Black Book Magazine in Hinoya itself, so definitely stay tuned for that. Black Book Magazine will be in Japan without a doubt. Let's just put it that way. And I couldn't have done it without you guys. I couldn't have done it without Shinbo-san. I couldn't have done it without all of the Hinoya staff. So with that being said, thank you everybody once again from the bottom of my heart, and I'll see you next week.